Alright, so I just dropped off my permit and now I'm gonna start climbing. I can tell that my nerves are on end because that dead tree right there just gave me the biggest heart attack. I like glanced out of the corner of my eye and thought it was like some large dark animal, and I just like froze. I was just like, oh god, that's so close to me, but it was just a dead tree. Ay, ay, ay. Guys, I don't know if my nerves can handle this. Every little thing makes me want to panic. It's so dumb. There's someone who's less than a quarter mile ahead of me, someone who's less than a quarter mile behind me. Like, I'm literally not alone. If I screamed, there are quite a few people here who could... Sorry, I just dropped my trekking pole because they're useless. But literally, if I screamed, there would be like at least 3 people who could hear me. So, I don't know why I'm freaking out. I need to like chill.
That's what the creature was about. He's like, oh, we need water.
Alright, so last night I stayed at Spence Field? No. I don't know. There's 3 shelters early on in the Smokies, and I stayed at the one in the middle, right after Molly's Ridge. So, it was crowded. We like just barely fit everyone in there, and even then only because there was a small Boy Scout troop, I guess, that stayed in their hammocks overnight. I initially attempted to set up my tent. Then it poured, like harder than even most of the rain I've seen in Florida, for a good like, it was only like 30 minutes, but it was long enough that the inside of the tent was wet. And I was just like, all right, fine. Moved all my stuff back in, and then of course promptly never rained again for the rest of the night. So I met someone at the Fontana Hilton, his trail name is Strings, and he suggested there that, you know, if there are some like snorers, you can wear your earbuds and listen to music at night, and it can help. And it didn't really help with like tuning out the snoring, but it did help with like a lot of times I wake up in the middle of the night kind of in like, and I just get like panicked, you know, and I know I'm panicking over nothing. Like I'll hear sounds and be like, oh god, what is that, even though I know it's nothing. And the music helped with that. Like it helped drown out those small sounds that freak me out, made it easier to fall back asleep when I did wake up. So I think I'm gonna keep doing it even though it's draining battery. But yeah, the hiking's not so bad, but the staying alone at night, even though I'm not technically alone, there's like at least 25 people at that shelter. It's just like, I don't know. I don't like that part. So I'm gonna try to finish getting out of the Smokies without, you know, breaking down and saying, Baker, come get me, but that was not fun. But today is supposed to be some good views going over Rocky Top and I think Thunderhead Peak or something like that. So should be nice. And then tomorrow I'll be going past Klingman's Dome. So I don't know. We'll make it work. The amount of tall grass I'm walking through. This grass is here on me. I don't know if you can see that, but it's like above my knees. And I'm over this. What the heck North Carolina. What is with your trails? Why are they all like this? Literally. Why? Why? As if despite me, the grass has gotten even taller. It's now, I can't even get my hand low enough, but it's right here. Okay, it's above my shorts. Go home, North Carolina. Done with you. Someone told us that the Smokies were spectacular and to take your time and enjoy it. And I just want to say, with all this grass, I'm not enjoying it. In 1 mile, I come up to the first big view, and hopefully it'll be spectacular, because it's not enjoyable. See, now this is an enjoyable grass level. Why can't it all be like this? No view from Rocky Top. Supposed to be able to see Clingman's Dome, Fontana Lake, and Thunderhead Mountain. Excuse me, Thunderhead Mountain. But you can't. So I apparently passed Thunderhead Mountain 0.1 miles back and didn't even know it because it was surrounded by a rhododendron like this. So there was like a geological marker, and I was like, oh, that's cool, but it looked in gut hooks like it was going to be a little bit of like an open field. So I kept going. This is definitely downhill, and gut hook says I'm 0.1 past it now. So I think I missed it. I'm starting to think that all of these views that you can't see anything from, like the fire tower yesterday that I didn't film it, but it was really cloudy so I didn't go up, and Rocky Top, and now Thunderhead Mountain. Maybe it's a sign I should have waited and been patient and just done this with Baker. Can you see it? There's a little rabbit in there. Hi, guy. Hi, little guy. Spotted my first larger animal. Ooh. I'm sorry, dear. Where'd she go? Do you see her? I can't tell if I've got her on camera or not. Last time we were here, there was also a deer that was just like, did not care that we were there. Oh my God, I'm so close to it now. Wow. Oh, sorry, I'm sorry. I'm walking by you now. So I'm sorry, it's probably gonna give you a scare. Bye. I don't know if you can see that, but that right there at the bottom of my bottle is a salamander. I think I accidentally scooped him out when I was getting water. Alright, little guy. I'm sorry I carried you so far. I'm letting you go now. There he goes, there he goes. It's right there. See? Bye, little dude. What in the world? There's something else in here that's alive. Jesus. Look at this. This thing is also alive. How many living things were in my water? What is that? Get out. Jesus. Alright. Bye, little guy. Guys, today is the strangest day ever. I think that's a turkey. The fattest turkey I think has ever been seen in the wild. It looks like it might be as tall as me. It's huge. Oh my god, what the heck? First the deer, and now this ginormous turkey. Do you see this thing? This thing looks massive. It does not look like it's going to move for me. It's taking up like the whole trail. Is this real life? Am I hallucinating? Did I eat something weird for lunch? Look at this thing. This trail is like about exactly 1 human wide. This turkey is massive. Are you gonna leave? Are you gonna let me pass? Are turkeys mean? I don't even know if turkeys are mean or nice. Oh, this guy just does not care. I'm literally about 20 feet away from him right now. I'm now 10 feet away. Jesus, you look like a farm turkey. Like you look like somebody has fattened you up for eating. Will you please move? Yeah, I'm gonna keep talking at you until you move. Please move. Oh my god, he's ruffling up. Oh. Okay, lead the way. Lead on, McDuff. I will follow you like a little stalker. I'm like literally 10 feet away from this thing. Can you even fly? Oh, he looks a lot less big now. Okay. What is this thing? Oh, no, come on, please, get off the trail. Go down the other one. Yeah, there you go. That's your trail. That can be your trail. How is this real life right now? How is this? Because like 3 people just went ahead of me like 20 minutes ago. So you know this bird was either here when they came by or it came through right afterwards. What in the world? This is the prettiest it has been all day. I could not be happier. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. Guys, this is so exciting. I'm back at the section that Baker and I hiked last year on our Smoky Mountain trip when we saw the eclipse.
Oh wow.
Okay, cool. Hi.
Hey.
Sorry. It's so weird. I didn't realize I was going to be approaching it from the other direction, but I'm going away from the shelter we hiked to last year. Yeah, it's a pretty cool feeling. Alright guys, this is the spur trail Baker and I arrived on last year. I'm not going to spend much time here because there's a storm rolling in. I thought it was just going to be rain, but the people at Siler's Bald Shelter just informed me that it's actually a thunderstorm, and once it starts it's supposed to rain all night, which sucks because I was hoping to tent camp, but I'm just going to hope there's space at this shelter and run. This section of forest is unlike anything else we've seen so far on the AT. It is beautiful. It reminds me of being out on the west coast because of all the big tall pines and the lack of undergrowth. So last night I was at the Double Spring Gap Shelter. Which is beautiful. It's got a beautiful, amazing spring water source. It's like right there, which in a lot of the Smoky shelters, you like go off trail to go to the shelter, and then you have to go like another 0.1 miles past the shelter to get water, and it's not fun. So that was so nice to have it right there. It also had a privy, which is the first one I've seen in the Smokies. I had one of those. The ridge walk between Siler's and here was gorgeous. Unfortunately, I ran the whole thing because somebody at Siler's Bald convinced me that there was a thunderstorm about to roll in, and I did not want to be on that exposed ridge in the thunderstorm, so I literally ran. I went 1.6 miles in like 30 minutes, which with a pack is pretty fast, okay? But it was rough, and I wish I had had more time to enjoy it because 2 hours later it still hadn't rained at all. I could have just strolled along and enjoyed it, but today I was originally planning to do 20, but the weather looks pretty bad, so I'm up a little earlier than usual. I'm gonna try to get to that. There's a 14-mile shelter from here, and I'm gonna try to go there, and if it's early enough in the day I'll see how I feel and how the weather looks and maybe keep going. I have enough food to do 3 days if I want to instead of the 4, like 3 more days instead of the next 2 that I thought I was gonna do, but I don't know if I have enough toilet paper. And that's much more of a concern for me than the food, because I can be hungry, but I can't, you know, not pee. So we'll see. I'm passing Clingman's Dome. I'm going to pass 200 miles today. But we'll see. I don't know. If it doesn't look great, I might just skip Clingman's Dome because I've missed every other view. And I'll probably be coming back with Baker anyways. But we'll see. Strings and Mouse are two thru hikers I met at Fontana Hilton. And they're thinking they're probably going to go up Clingman's Dome. So I don't know. Maybe I'll do it. It seems like a shame to just skip it, but we'll see. So I started going down this trail because this looks like a trail, right? Because I looked at that and I thought, no way. But do you see that white blaze? That's where the Appalachian Trail goes. What the heck? This is literally, why? Look at this. Okay, I guess it gets better, but from the side it just looked like a bunch of rocks. Good Lord, guys. First view of the Smokies, woohoo! Oh yeah, that's better. Oh man, guys, this ridge walk has me getting my hopes up that there might be a view at Clingman's Dome. How awesome would that be? All right, moment of truth, guys. Do I go to Clingman's Dome, or do I just keep walking on the Appalachian Trail? A lot of clouds just rolled in between all those views I had, and now, All right, so it turns out it was only like 0.1 miles up, maybe not even that. So I guess I'm gonna do it even though there is absolutely no view. It's like whatever. At Clingman's Dome, trail's highest point. Definitely no views at all. Woohoo! I made it to Newfound Gap. So exciting. I see trash cans, I see a bathroom sign, everything a hiker could want, except for a covered area, because I would really like to dry my feet out. Sorry.
No, you're good. Ready? And
1.3 miles till I'm done for the day. Today has really flown by. But it's been the first day that I've actually enjoyed the Smokies, so that's been nice. The ridge walks up from Double Spring Gap were really pretty, really nice. I took my time. I ended up deciding to go up to Clingman's Dome, and it was a lot closer to the trail than I'd been led to believe. And I stopped at Newfound Gap for a while. I sat in the windowsill of the bathroom because it was the only place with an overhang that was dry. And I sat there for about 30 minutes to dry my feet, called Baker and talked with him. I just want to say a quick thank you to my gram who bought me these socks for Christmas, I don't know how many years ago. And I never really knew what to do with them because I'm not a toe sock person, but they have literally saved my feet. I am 200 miles in, and knock on wood, I know that's rock, but knock on wood, no blisters yet. But I did just work my first hole into my Injinjis. I'm so sad. I was planning to get a new pair in Boone anyway, so I guess I'm just gonna have to get two. That sucks. But these things have been magic. Did not manage to dry my socks out, so my feet are soaking wet already. But it's gonna be an early day, but I just don't think I'm fast enough to make it another 7 miles before nightfall. So Yeah, when I started the day, I told myself if I got to Ice Water Spring Shelter by 2 p.m., I would consider going on. But I got to Newfound Gap at 2 p.m. So it's gonna be an early night, but I thought about it and I looked at my food and I have enough to last an extra day in the Smokies. So I think I'm just gonna do that because it just seems unreasonable to think that I'm gonna make it to Hot Springs in 3 more days. I just don't think I'm going to. So I'm gonna take 2 more days in the Smokies and have Baker pick me up a day early, and at least we'll have knocked 75 miles out. All right, so today has definitely been the wettest and coldest morning yet. I'm about to get some water right here on the trail. I definitely dilly-dallied in the shelter for like an hour, just talking to people and hanging out because it was so wet and so cold, and my shoes are wet, my socks are wet. Everything is wet and cold. There's no more water for like 7 miles, so I'm getting water now. Yeah, there's supposed to be like one of the best views coming up today at Something's Bunyan, but it's raining and cloudy. There's not even a little bit of sun out, so I just don't even think I'm gonna try. I'm just gonna blaze right past it and try to get to the shelter so that I can post up and take all my wet stuff off again. And to be honest, we have to get off trail soon for the wedding anyways, so could not have come at a better time. I am very excited to spend 4 days off trail so that I can hopefully miss, oops, sorry, so that I can hopefully miss some of this terrible weather. But yeah, wet and cold, but what are you gonna do, right? Can you imagine how stunning this would be on a clear day? Look at this ridge. Look at this. Oh my gosh. This is just so pretty. Wow. Look at that wind gusting up there. Can you see that? These bushes are like saving me from being blown off this mountain. Wow. You could literally see right over them if there was any kind of view. That's incredible. I definitely I skipped Charlie's Bunyan because it was just like this, and I figured a slippery, steep cliff was not a great place to try to go for no reason when it's wet out like this. Look at the drop-offs on either side of this ridge. Drop-off number 1. Drop-off number 2. These are really tall trees, and look how close to the top I am. I'm like right at the top of some of these trees. That is crazy. Oy, oy, oy. Holy cow. That is twice as steep as it looks on video, I promise you. This is crazy. Man. I would not want to have been here when that rock slide happened. So cool. See, that's how tall those trees were that I was like right up by the top of. It was such a steep cliff back there. All right, so today is my last day in the Smokies. I'm gonna pull my longest day yet, somewhere around 17 miles to get to I-40 so Baker can pick me up. My original plan was to try and get through in 4 days and then make it to Hot Springs by the time I had to get off trail. But it just didn't work out that way. I didn't get up early enough on the day I was supposed to do a 20-mile day, and I just didn't think I could make it, so I stopped at the shelter before the one I was going to go to. So it's been 5 days in the Smokies. First time hiking without Baker. It was pretty tough at the beginning. I was definitely really nervous, kind of scared, especially at night at the shelters, but I've run into a lot of really awesome people, and it's crazy how the trail works in that, like, you just run into people you didn't think you were going to run into again. Like, some of the first people we ever met on the trail, we ran into again, like Jeff and Rich.
Yep.
Trick or treat! Grateful and Mighty Might, and met some new people who really helped me out on the first few days before I ran into all of the old tramily. Met Strings.
Hey, how you doing?
Hey, Mouse.
Hey,
Who were really awesome and really helped me get through those first couple nights when I was like, you know, lying in bed panicking and, you know, scared at night. And it really made a big difference to have met them. So yeah, there's a lot of really awesome people out here, and that's definitely, this week has definitely been nice to remember that, you know, even when you're alone out here, you're not actually alone. So I'm feeling good. Wishing I could have made that 20 so that I could go a little bit further, but it's been raining all week and it's gonna rain again all next week. So of all the times I have to take 4 zeros, not so bad. Pretty good time to do it. So yeah, it's been better than I expected, you know. Yeah, can't complain. Oh my god, you guys, for the first time in several days, I have a little bit of a view. Look at that. Oh, I hope there's a bald coming up. I can see it way over there. There's like a town and a lake. Can you see it? Way back there. Oh, that's so exciting. Woohoo! Wow, that is like the least expansive view I've ever gotten that excited about. It's also finally getting a little warmer. I think I've gone down in elevation today. Should be mostly downhill. So at some point I'm gonna take this rain jacket off because I don't need it for warmth anymore. I know it's hard to see, but look at that, guys. I can see mountains. Here comes the sun, da 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 da, and no more mud, hell yeah! Oh, the trail isn't a river anymore. It's so exciting. I think I must be peeing right next to this squirrel's nest or something. Oh my god, you guys. I am about to finish the Smokies. I can't believe it. I can't believe I did it. And I didn't even like fully cry, except once, which was laughing, crying. Oh my god. Wow. In all honesty though, this was both harder and more doable than I thought it would be. You know, I missed Baker, but I never felt lonely. I'm so excited to be seeing him again today though, like, oh my god. But yeah, I really, you know, have to give a huge shout out to all the people that I was able to hike with. I ran his hand on my head.
I know you're sleeping, but that's part of it. Oh, yeah.
Because that really just made it possible. I could not have done this on my own. So I thank you to everyone. You all know who you are. Oh man, it is so nice to be walking right along the creek like this. Wow. I don't even remember the last time the trail did this for us. Oh, so nice. I haven't seen one of these since, I don't even know, maybe Winding Stair Gap? Good Lord, it's so exciting. Oh, I can see the road from here too. Woo! So close. Baker, here I come. They really want you to know that you're supposed to cross this bridge. Like every 5th pylon is like blazed. I'm glad they did that though, because I was looking around a little confused. I was like, I'm not quite on the spottish. Sorry, wasp. Sorry. I'm not quite on the map according to my GPS, but I felt like I was supposed to go over a bridge, so I thought this surely was right. And it is. It is. Wow, look at that river. Oh my gosh. Holy cow, that's huge. Yep, definitely the AT. Yeah. Wow. Oh, I want to go swimming in that. Ever since coming down off the mountains, it has been hot, 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 and uncomfortable. And I forgot how much I dislike this kind of weather, because it was, you know, it was rainy, but it was nice and cold up in the Smokies, which is so much better. Well, this is fun. This is not fun.
Made it through.
Oh, so sweaty and gross.
You are sweaty and gross.
I am. I stink.
It smells so bad. Baker had to roll the windows down.
Stanky.
Yeah, just a little bit. Even I could smell myself, so I know it's bad.